Okay, well, besides the Natasha Cooper threat, apparently, it's not from Natasha, it's just somebody trolling. I'm gonna play one more song and then we'll play the last song. I just woke up, people. I'm discombobulated. We got this. Hold on. We're gonna play something that'll wake me up a little bit. Okay, fourth place, organic, Mr. Act first, and you're fourth. Okay, everybody, get ready. And as the spokesperson for Only Hands Inc., get ready for the show. And its president, the Only Hands president, would be that Amber chick.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
That's the logo, Amber chick. These hands stay only hands. These hands stay ready.
On my shoulder 'cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. impact. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Good morning! Hold on, can y'all even hear me? Yes, you can. Good morning! There's nothing like a good threat to start off a live stream, huh? My God! What was it said? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up. That was amazing. View deleted message. Natasha Cooper is coming for you. Angry face, angry face. I am a part of her community. In all capital letters, so they were yelling at me. I do believe that is like technically my first threat. It's a milestone. But we here at Only Hands, our president is Amber Chick, the vice president is Skip, and I am the face of the public. What is it? We our hands stay ready. You can come collect these hands. Imagine claiming to be part of that community. We hit a milestone. That's the first threat I think I've actually had on a live stream. And I've talked about a lot of people. I have done a lot of shit talking, and that is like the first threat I've ever gotten. Well, now look, now you gotta subscribe, and you can't if you wanna come back on an alt account, you're gonna have to subscribe, and then you can't really spam because there's 5 minutes, and my pew people are in here, so. Y'all lucky I'm here. I seen the finest man I ever seen on TikTok. Girl, all the finest men, except for my husband, are on TikTok. Hopefully your next threat will be grammatically correct. It won't be as funny if it is, Skip. Maybe part of trolling is not grammatically typing it out. She's like, I was over there with my whole game. Not really, but he was cute. He had his eyes tattooed. I'm going to pull up the microphone closer for this one. Amber, what the fuck are you into? Man. I mean, get into something normal like fucking lumberjacks or something. You want guys with tattooed eyes? I mean, get a good old fashioned lumberjack or something. Yeah, exactly, Skip. Exactly. You right. I'm asking why for folks with 2 functioning brain cells. Exactly. Wait, was it actually the eyes or the eyelids? That's a good question. We are vultures. Was it eyes? Like the eyeballs? Like the white part of their eyes was a different color? Or was it an eyelid? I can handle an eyelid. Eyeballs. What kind of shit you into, Amber? Do I need to question you next? Unicorn, don't you dare. Unicorn, I will kick you from this community if you do that. I'm just kidding. I won't. Jen Lucas, I like my drink. Hold on. I got to be able to read this. Hold on. Jen Lucas is like, I like my drink strong and my men weak. Oh, Skip, don't get me started. Oh my God. All right, so more than likely, I believe Gamer Guy was in someone else's, and he's trying. I think Gamer Guy. The only reason why I'm saying he because it says guy on there. I think he's just a troll. I don't even think Natasha knows who the hell they are. So, do I think that was an actual threat from Natasha? No, I don't. And she's a little late. I did her episode months ago. All right, so today we are going to talk about Michelle Phan. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who Michelle Phan is. Put a 2 in the chat if you have no damn clue. Okay. Spicy? Stop. Okay. Yes, Remy. Alright, well, I got 2 videos that we're going to watch, because I like both of them. I like both of them for different reasons. Alright, the first one we're going to watch is by Suarez. Give me a minute so I can pause it. Alright. The first one we're going to watch is by Suarez, Scene 2. And it is called Beauty YouTube OG Michelle Phan Joined a Cult. And by Suarez, she has 72 subscribers. I really like her. She knows what she's talking about. And check this out. She has, oh no, wait, yeah. Okay, so she does everything that she got, like she links everything that she looked at, etc., etc. I liked her video. I think she gave a really good overview. And then we're going to hop to Just a Journalist and go to a certain section of hers, and she really gets into it. So well, thanks to Skip, I now know who she is. I didn't know who Suarez was, to be honest. So make sure my volume's up. Okay. Make sure my volume's up. Ooh, white screen. Let's start.
Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, hi, how are you? Welcome back. If you are new, also hi, how are you?
I just want to say she is so cute. I love listening to her. She is so cute. She is a cutie. Like, I want to actually have a conversation with her. Like, get her up here and we just chit-chat and talk. I feel like I could just chit-chat and talk with her. That's how comfortable her video made me. Well, Spicy, here's the problem about having a dedicated pumpkin bed. Pumpkin doesn't dedicate to sleeping anywhere. Every night, she picks a different spot. I'm not chasing her with a damn camera. Okay? Yes, I love her personality. And she's just she's a cutie. Like, I literally want to, I want to be her friend. She just had that personality. Okay, so let's listen to this one.
Yeah, welcome. Today we are doing a highly requested video, and I appreciate y'all. So let's go ahead and talk about how Michelle Phan is allegedly in a cult. If you're new here, yes, that snoring noise is my bulldog, and you just have to deal with it. It's okay. If you don't know who Michelle Phan is, she is an OG beauty and lifestyle, mainly beauty, YouTuber who has over 8 million subscribers. Now, Michelle was, when I say OG, I mean original, one of the original beauty YouTubers back in the day. She also started the company Ipsy, which is, if you don't know, you can just look it up, but
I did not know that. And this is the only reason why I even knew who Michelle Phan was. All right. So some of the OGs in here would know. I used to be part of the small beauty drama community. And by the time I went into that community, I know, go figure, I don't wear makeup or anything. It's hilarious. But the drama was great. By the time I got there, Michelle Phan was gone already. Like, as in nobody was talking about her. I don't know if she was even uploading, but I had heard about her, but I didn't know who she was. So,
but it is one of those like subscription bags where you get few like smaller sized makeup products. She then sold that company, but she was one of the people that originally did start that. She did disappear, and this is just a quick little synopsis of her, but she did essentially just like disappear from YouTube, and no one really knew where she went. And she posted a video.
Anna, if you watch, we're getting ready to find out.
Saying that she, she made a lot of money from YouTube, a lot of money from Ipsy, but she was really feeling like she was just a cash cow, a machine, turning out these videos, and it really became more about the money instead of the actual content and the art and the more genuine aspect of the job itself, which that can happen. So she went on it.
I can definitely see that happening. It's one of those things. I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened to her. And it's probably a good thing that she even recognized it, honestly, if you think about it. But you know how people, like, say you've been with the channel since they practically started, like, since they were under 5,000 subs, all right? And then you've watched them grow and watched them grow. And now at, say, 100, 200,000 subs, they're totally different. And not in a good way. Like, you didn't see growth as a human being, but you saw just something else. It absolutely can happen. Money does change people.
A hiatus, really disappeared, and then came back and debuted her own company, M Cosmetics. Seen good reviews on it. I'm not really wowed by anything that she's put out. I've never used it. Now, the instance that we're talking about today and what really sparked my interest in making this video isn't the first time that Michelle Phan has, for lack of a better way to phrase this, posted some questionable things. She's no stranger to making false health claims, and I'm honestly surprised that she hasn't been sued. Maybe she has been and we just don't know, or sent warnings about making these types of health claims in regards to COVID cures or anything like that. And I'm very, very surprised that she has not gotten into an MLM yet. Again, she might, and I just don't know, but I'm very surprised that she hasn't done that yet. Now, around...
Okay, so I take it CC Suarez, cause I've been sleeping all day. Go figure. I take it does she do like MLM? I didn't even check out really the channel. All I did was this video. Does she usually do like MLM videos and stuff like that? Like anti-MLM videos? Like I've heard of her name before. Oh my god, my hair. I've heard of her name before, but okay. Thank you, Sassy. I appreciate it.
On the start of COVID, and I'll put some stuff on the screen as well, maybe some screenshots or something, but around the start of COVID, she actually was posting on her Instagram stories saying that essential oils were going to be able to cure or prevent COVID because our nose is like the first line of defense. And if you sniff essential oils, then you'll not get COVID, which
I worked with a guy. He was in the bay next to me in the shop. And he, his wife sold essential oils. And he would always have them burning. He had the best smelling bay in the shop. I will say that. But they were really, 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 really into essential oils. And they were very, very, very anti-you-know-what. Yeah. And they had, like, 6 kids. It was, the conversations with him were amazing. We'll say, he was a good guy, though. He used to help me out and everything. Still a friend to this day, but yeah.
Which is completely false. Just for anyone in general to make that claim, that's very dangerous. But then for someone with such a huge following, that's very, very, very dangerous. Not only has she made some strange health claims, but then also she was promoting and going on podcasts and talking about Bitcoin. And I'm sorry, but whenever any influencer or someone with a larger following or any type of influence talks a lot or promotes certain type of Bitcoin or anything like that, it really does seem scammy to me. And it just seems like they're trying to get people to buy what they bought so that they can do like a pump and dump scheme. That has happened a lot with influencers over the past few years. It's just gross.
Thank you, CoffeeZilla and Muda. Exposing those people. And yes, I have a tendency not to trust anyone who is pushing out any kind of crypto. I don't trust it.
And it's absolutely not okay. Now, before we get into the like cult aspect of this, if you are new here, I was about to say I'm obsessed with cults. I'm not obsessed with cults, but honestly, I kind of am. Every little aspect of them, I've done a lot of research about them. I've, been to conferences regarding them, done seminars, and I've just learned a lot about cults and how they work, how they operate, and a lot of cult tactics, especially in regards to multi-level marketing companies and how commercial cults really take advantage of people and use these tactics to do so. Now, you can believe whatever you want to believe when it comes to your spirituality or, your higher power, anything like that. I don't have to tell you that. You can do what you want. Also, you can do what you want and believe what you want as long as it's not hurting anyone. But when you are an influencer, when you have a certain size following and people who look up to you and people who want to do what you do, it's a slippery slope. So for instance, about to put myself on blast here, I have very, very, very vivid dreams. And a lot of the times my dreams will then happen in real life after like a month or so. And so I personally, about to sound crazy, am of the belief that I am a little bit clairvoyant, right? And there are some people in my life who I do believe have that gift of second sight.
Mine is called my gut feeling. And some people think I'm crazy sometimes with my gut feeling. But then eventually we find out that Xylie's gut feeling was correct. Sometimes I look like I jumped the gun on something. It's true. Sometimes I look like I jumped the gun on something and Xylie, you're overreacting. Or Xylie, come on now, give him a chance. And then sometimes my gut feeling is off. But most of the time, I am right. And it has taken me years to learn how to go with my gut feeling. You know how I really learned how to go with my gut feeling? YouTube. Doing YouTube. It has honed in on my gut feeling. Swear to God. It has honed in my gut feeling on people. Coming to YouTube. Swear to God. That's what did it.
Now, does that hurt anyone that, you know, I have this belief? No, I'm not taking advantage of anyone. I primarily keep that to myself unless, you know, I have a dream that I'm like at someone's funeral, or I have a dream that like something happens, or I have a feeling. Like I will tell my husband and be like, hey, I don't think we should do this. Like I have this feeling about this, and then we won't do it. And I've just learned to listen to my like intuition like that. And a lot of people have like that, like intuition, right? Now, again, not selling courses, not telling people I can see their future, do anything like that, or monetizing anything. I keep that shit to myself. I don't tell people that, except for how I just did on a video. So last Sunday.
Yeah, you only told however many people's watched it so far. You ain't told nobody. You good, girl.
Probably 2 Sundays ago at this point, actually, by the time this is posted. Either way, a Sunday ago, Michelle Phan posted on her Instagram stories about how she was at a retreat of some type. When she talks about it, it sounds very culty, but she was at a retreat and she was saying that it was all about meditation and how she has healed someone with just her brain. And that just is very concerning. And I think that she is possibly someone who is maybe lost, is a good way to put it. And I don't know how to phrase that without like hurting anyone's feelings. But anyways, so 2 years ago, she was actually posting stuff like this before as well. So she posted these Instagram stories 2 years ago, and it says, I used to be a skeptic until my limited options led me to giving alternative medicine a try. The moral of the story isn't to discredit modern medicine or science or any other industry. The point I'm making is we don't know everything. In the name of science, we should always question everything in pursuit of truth, even if it goes against what you know and believe.
Okay. I'll make my stance very clear on this. Do I believe science? Yes, I believe science. Do I, because I am a citizen of the United States of America, do I always believe pharmaceuticals and pharmaceutical companies? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not. Look how long it took them to believe that marijuana can be used medically. Or no, not believe, because they always knew it. But look how long it took them to go, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now, I have a limit. I do. But I am not, I believe in science. I do. I believe in science. But I also believe there are some natural shit out there that they were there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those type of things. I don't believe in the whole essential oil thing. Only with certain things. But not like let me put some in some coffee. Because I know people who drink it. So, what, Ezra? I had a dream that my roommate brought a strange guy to the next day. He was going to the laundry and I wanted him, and he said he talks homeless guy. Oh. I'm saying, but yeah, that's why it's amazing what they've done with charcoal just in the last 10 years.
So if you want to use essential oils, use crystals, do sound baths, do you. Sure. However, you can't say that like those things are going to treat cancer or any other illness or anything like that, because they don't. However, if you have crystals or something that you believe are going to do something for you, okay, that's great. But there's like I said, a slippery slope where that becomes dangerous, especially when you are someone who is an influencer and does have a large following that is probably, unfortunately, going to take what you...
I personally, this is my personal thing, okay? I think every citizen in the United States has the right, All right, and I'm only saying the United States because I'm in the United States, okay? But every citizen in the United States has the right to believe in whatever the hell they want to believe in. If you want to believe in crystals, you want to believe in anything, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want you to harm anybody. That's all I give a fuck about, all right? Where my problem lies is what she's saying. You can't push, like, say, essential oils, since we're talking about essential oils, okay? You can't push that they are the cure for cancer. You can't push it. Now, if somebody personally believes that and they want to do that, that is their right to do that. But I, as an influencer, as somebody who is in some type of, like even me, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, if you get cancer, don't do chemotherapy. No. You have some kind of responsibility if you have people watching you. I don't give a shit if you have an audience of 15 or you have an audience of 5,000 or 5 million or 50 million. You have a responsibility if you're in front of a camera. You know what I mean?
You say and be like, oh my God, well, Michelle Phan does it. And I'm hoping that her following is old enough now, since she's been on the internet forever, that they've kind of like grown up with her. I'm hoping that they're old enough to where they know better and they're not just taking what she says and they're like, oh my gosh, well, I have COVID and a sound bath is going to cure it. No, Rebecca, it's not. All right. So that was just an example of how like this isn't a shock that she's into this. So let's go over the Instagram stories real quick so I can just show you those. I have screenshots of all of them. So the first one says, I can't even begin to articulate how incredibly life-changing today was. I'm still processing all of the miracles I witnessed and the miracle I became today. I finally felt what true love is, and not in a romantic sense. Divine love. The fact that she's doing like one sentence per Instagram story is the worst.
And that's why I don't do Instagram. Instagram is dumb. It is dumb. That is one of the dumbest apps ever put on earth. All right, let's reel it in and watch this video, y'all. Let's pay attention to the video. That's why I don't do Instagram. Shit like that.
This was all through intentional mediation. Meditation? I think she's meaning meditation, but she said mediation. Mediation meaning like talking? Either way, though, mediation with breath work. I saw angels. I experienced complete bliss and joy that I've never experienced in my life. I healed a man who was in a wheelchair for years, like Jim Jones type shit.
Oh, Michelle. All right. Like mind power over mind over body, I believe in that. I just don't know if I believe on someone else's mind over someone else's body. Okay? Mind over body, I believe. Okay? You get your mind right, your body gets... I believe that can happen. But I don't know if I believe on somebody else's mind on somebody else's body. Yes, and her face does say it all. I actually paused it at the perfect face for this. Honestly. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh.
He's not only walking now, but dancing with joy. There's so much more. I'm still processing all of this, feeling so much love because I am love. Love is me.
Yes, Amber Chick, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Like them preachers knocking folks out, the televangelists. Yes. I forgot the one dude's name. Oh my God. And I know exactly what he looks like. We used to he'd be on stage, televangelist, and he would just bam right in the forehead, bam right in the forehead, bam right in the forehead, and people convulsing, and then all of a sudden they're running around the whole goddamn arena, and I'm sitting here going, look at this fake shit. Sir. No, it wasn't Baker. I wasn't talking about Baker. Oh my God. I can't remember his name. It's this one particular dude. I thought he was funny as hell when he was doing it. He was knocking them left and right. Bam! 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 And they start convulsing and shit like that. And before you know it, they're taking laps around the arena. They're tossing the wheelchair and running around. doing their dance, and everybody's going, hallelujah, hallelujah, and the plates passing around and shit like that. It was hilarious. No, it wasn't Pat Robinson. Pat Robinson didn't. I don't know if Pat Robinson did healing. I used to have to go watch Pat Robinson. Ugh. I believe he was, I want to say he was Indian. And I remember him having gray hair on the side. And he almost had like a coif-like hairstyle. I cannot remember his name, though. I don't know if he's still doing it. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if he's still alive, to be honest. But he was the one that was my favorite to watch. If I saw him on TV, I would watch just so we could get to the healing section, because it was hilarious to me. It was hilarious to me. Benny Hinn! That's it right there, Ann Stan. Benny Hinn! Benny Hinn was hilarious to me. Oh my God. I don't even know if he's still alive, to be honest. Benny Hinn. Oh my God, yes. He was my favorite to watch. I watched just for the healing section of it. Amazing. Amazing work. That man earned his money knocking motherfuckers out. Good old Benny Hinn.
I am the universe experiencing itself, and I am infinite. One more note. This mediation, I really think she means meditation. Either way, this mediation retreat is not one of those relaxing spa ones. We could only wish that it was. My friends think I'm relaxing and chilling. Nah, bro, I'm working. Weird wording there. I'm clocking in 4 hours of sleep every day, waking up at 3 a.m., for 5 hours straight, no breaks, not even for bathroom. Then we eat, then we learn science, very vague, for 2 hours. Then mediate again, then break, then mediate again. It's work. If you know anything about cults, you understand that sleep deprivation is very, 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 very important when it comes to cults.
Yes, because that's how they control you, and that's how they break you down. Because the less sleep you get, the more controllable you are, because you start to lose your own devices. That's exactly why a lot of cults, they use sleep deprivation to get you. And it's funny, she mentioned Jim Jones, because that's exactly what he did in Jonestown. While they were trying to sleep, he'd be up on the speakers preaching or recorded or whatever while he was asleep in his cabin. He was asleep. He could get sleep. But everybody else who was in Jonestown, they had speakers and stuff like that. He would like do preachings on the speakers, or he would call meetings in the middle of the night, like 2, 3 in the morning, knowing they were getting up at like 6. Yeah, that's how we did it there too. Amber Chick said, my mom sent me to church camp like that one time. I think that's why I'm into weird stuff now. I'm surprised church camp didn't burn down. Can we take a moment to be serious for a moment? I'm surprised church camp didn't burn down with you in it. Can y'all imagine a little Amber Chick at church camp? Let's take a moment and think about that. I'm just saying. Nah, I did acid with the folks that work there. Oh my God. Of course, Amber Chick gets sent to church camp and she over there doing drugs with the counselors and stuff. Of course. Why? Why did I even question it?
Like, thought control and all that is so crucial in a cult, and it's just really sad that she's buying into all of this.
I love her little tattoo. It's a bee on her finger. Oh my God, that's so cute. I'm sorry. I was mesmerized by it. That is so cute. I need to be her friend. I'm just saying. I need to be her friend.
And you should not sleep for only 4 hours.
You found Jesus all right, Amber. If you were doing acid, you probably saw him too.
Hours. You should get enough sleep. And this schedule in itself seems very just not okay. So like she's not going to the bathroom all day, which is not good for your bladder. That just screams urinary tract infection, which I'm sure she'll try to cure with essential oils. And then also sleeping for 4 hours a day. It's work. No, Michelle Phan, that's a cult. My favorite part about all of this is the coherent healing sessions where we heal people in pain, illness, etc. using intentional mediation technique and breath work. Yo, life changing. Who are you healing? Are there just a bunch of sick people on this? Were they invited and targeted to come on to this retreat with you?
That's a really good question. Where did they get all the sick people from? Is that how they recruit? Think about it. We healed you, so now you owe us. Or are they paid actors?
Or did they just like bust them in? The people in this retreat, wow, I've never ever experienced so much love from strangers in my entire life. I've never felt so safe. This is the most love I've ever experienced. This is love bombing, a very common cult tactic that makes you feel part of a community and just so accepted.
And that's why I do not trust people who love bomb. I can tell you now, I do not trust people who love bomb. That's why Skip and I are so close. She every day gives me the middle finger at one point. Every day. Every day I'm getting told to fuck off from Skip. At least once a day. She may skip a day or two. And like Amber Chick doesn't love bomb me. She gives me shit. She tells me to pipe down. I do not trust love bombers. That's actually my face when somebody love bombs me. And she's like, absolutely not. You gotta be mean to me or I don't trust it. Skip like, it keeps her humble. Yes, Taylor, you gotta be a little mean when you really love someone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Believe me, you want a mean, spiteful bitch like me on your side, okay? You want love from a mean, spiteful bitch like me, I promise. I know that's right, Muzz.
Like nothing you've ever felt before, and it really sucks you in and keeps you in there. Who doesn't want to get compliments? Who doesn't want to feel safe and loved? Everyone wants that, and that's how they get you. I showed up skeptical and even considered leaving. 7 days of mediation? Girl, learn how to spell. And maybe that is what she means, but she's
so damn snarky. I absolutely love it. I love it.
The way she's phrasing it and how she's saying, like, I can't even sit still. Like, I'm just sitting and I'm doing breath work. Like, that doesn't sound like mediation and talking things out. And, like, DBT, that sounds like...
Xylie is grounded after the stream to keep her humble. Yeah, Spicy. I'm telling you, it's a daily occurrence. If people... Okay, look. I'm going to be honest. If DMs were to ever leak from me and Skip, the only controversy that would be in those DMs is like, damn, they don't like each other. Because people would read them and go, and not knowing context, you know, not knowing that it's our love language, people would really think that we hate each other with the shit that we type to each other. But for us, it's love. Now, don't be expecting everybody can do that though, okay? You got to come correct, all right? Let's make that very clear. Only certain people get that privilege with me, all right? Just to let y'all know. Yeah, they would be worthless DM leaks. There's a lot of bitch, go to bed. Bitch, get some sleep. But just let's make it very clear. Not everybody can talk to me like that, okay? Just like how Amber Chick talks to me here, not everybody talk to me like that. Let's make that clear right now. I keep my circle small.
Meditation. You're missing a T, baby girl. I can't sit still for 5 minutes. I feel you. My mind wanted to leave. My heart wasn't open. My body was closed up. Those are red flags. You should probably listen to your gut. But my higher self winked at me and said,
Xylie, you are so ignorant. See, that's one of those ones that you don't know me like that to be able to say that, ma'am. Say what, Angie, baby? Xylie, you are so ignorant. Please tell me you were joking. See, that's what I'm talking about. Not everybody has that right to say that to me. You got to be a special person to say that to me. Just saying. Yeah, that's an insult. That's okay. We love trolls, though.
You'll thank me later, girl. Run. To my higher self saying, thanks, sis. I really needed this. Then she posted a picture of her alarms. Okay, so it is meditation because she has on here body electric meditation, not mediation.
Yeah, she was saying
I used to groan at setting these alarms, but now I'm excited to wake up at 4 a.m. to mediate again. Jesus.
Holy shit, I'm going to bed at 4 a.m. It's okay, Angie, baby. It's one of those things that you don't want to say that to somebody unless you know them. Like, as in, I have to know you and you have to know me type of situation. It's okay. It's all right. Attempt was made. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm not mad. Don't worry. I ain't mad.
To meditate for 5 hours. LMAO! Who am I? You're Michelle Phan. You're at high risk to being sucked into a cult.
Absolutely.
That's who you are.
Absolutely.
And then the last two, I am the universe experiencing itself, and I feel loved because I am loved.
You're good, Angie, baby.
And so are you. Yikes. So let's learn a little bit about this retreat that she went to. It sounds like a cult. All right, so I'm just going to read a little bit of the Rolling Stone, singular. I will have that linked down below as well, so that later she clarified.
Okay, I just want to say this. I really appreciate the fact that she links everything down below. I do. That way you can go, and if you're more interested, you can go and reread it yourself without someone's commentary. I just really like the fact that she did that. It's pretty damn awesome. It makes me feel like she's not feeding you bullshit. I like it.
In a follow-up post, the retreat she attended was a $2,000 San Diego workshop aimed at immersing attendees into a new model of consciousness to discover the signs and shifts that demonstrate your successful connection to the quantum field. Are you Ant-Man? And deepen your understanding of how the mind creates a new reality. The retreat was hosted by Dr. Joe Dispenza, an immensely popular influencer with 2.1 million followers on Instagram who touts himself as a New York Times bestselling author, which also means nothing. You can just pay your way to get to the top of the New York Times list. It does not matter. It means nothing. And then also having that many followers as well means nothing. Does not give you any credibility. I mean, look at Michelle Phan. Look at half of these influencers. Look at James Charles. Allegedly, and he's even admitted it, he is a predator. He's a pedophile. No, thank you. Does not mean you're important, does not mean you're smart, does not mean anything. He's also a researcher, or touts himself as a researcher of epigenetics, quantum physics, and neuroscience. On his page, just...
Okay, notice it says researcher of epigenetics, quantum physics, and neuroscience. Researcher. That doesn't mean he has a degree in anything. That doesn't mean he's actually studied it. I'm telling you, with these people, you got to actually read between the lines when you read their descriptions. Like, legit. Because they can make themselves sound bigger than what they actually are.
Dispenza espouses various breathing exercises, meditations in order to connect to the quantum field and synchronize your energy with its vibration. You know who that sounds like? Gary Young. It sounds like the founder of Young Living, which is a cult as well. And he was a cult leader. Because he did. Dispenza is not a neuroscientist at all. He is a chiropractor who was licensed by a school that lost its accreditation in 2002 for its subpar teaching methods. Just like Gary D. Young, that man had all these accreditations and all these diplomas, and it's like, no. Sir, you can't just print these out off the internet and be like, hi, I am doctor. Okay, so apparently he was a teacher for a school of enlightenment led by J.Z. Knight.
Oh my god. This guy sounds like a scumbag. I'm sorry. There's like red flags all over that description about him. There are red flags all over that description about him. Seriously. There are red flags all over this dude.
It's a spiritual leader who has claimed to be clairvoyant and telepathic, and also claimed to channel the ancient 35,000-year-old warrior Ramtha. Okay, listen, I might have just said that I believe in intuition, not necessarily like being clairvoyant, but just like having like knowing shit and like listening to that stuff. But I'm not claiming to be like another person or a warrior or anything like that. No, thank you. Very heavy with intuition. Ramtha has attracted the attention of none other than this Southern Poverty Law Center for espousing homophobic and anti-Semitic views. Wonderful. Wonderful. They would hate me then.
They'd hate my ass too. Because fuck people like that. Just saying.
Oof. Because I love me some Jews and I'm a little bit gay. Dispenza has claimed to have healed himself after a cycling accident.
I love her. I want to be her friend. I want to be her friend. We gotta start a campaign of me becoming her friend. I'm just saying.
Accident in the 1980s and promotes the idea that one can cure any illness through the power of thought, touting on his website how his teachings have cured paralyzed people and people with terminal cancer in his workshops, and has also told women who struggle with infertility that they can get pregnant through tuning into positive energy. Oh my God. That's horrible. Yikes. Okay. Teachings have reportedly led to material harm to ailing people, according to a woman interviewed on Conspirituality, who alleges that her husband, who died from pancreatic cancer at the age of 45, at one point contemplated stopping chemotherapy due to his belief that Dispenza's meditation tactics could potentially be more effective. That's exactly the point I was making earlier, that when you have this following, when you have this type of influence on people, and anyone can, you don't have to be an influencer, but of course it is more dangerous when you are, because people do have, typically more access to you and you do have a further reach.
Exactly. It doesn't matter your size either.
Convincing someone, even if you are knowingly or unknowingly doing it, convincing someone that them thinking and doing think therapy or meditation is going to be more beneficial to them and more effective at treating their cancer than chemotherapy is absolutely awful. Just horrible. And that seems like that is the way that Michelle Phan is going. And I really hope that she's not, but we will see. I mean, we'll do a check-in in a while. The cult allegations, he says, I would say that this guy has amassed a cult and he's rapidly monetizing it. It doesn't fit the normal dynamic of the word in the sense that he doesn't have a commune, but the fact that he's charging a ton of money to run these retreats and spouting pseudoscientific spirituality at them, I would say that he is aspiring to be a cult leader.
That's because it doesn't fit the normal dynamic of that word. That's because the definition of that word has not been updated to what social media is today. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of my honest moments. People get trapped in communities on social media. People get trapped in communities on YouTube. I've seen them get trapped in communities on Twitter. And there is indoctrination in there. There is the whole, like how they do in cults where they tear you down and bring you back up. I've seen that. I've seen it all. That shit happens. Shit happens right here on YouTube. Now, are they physically together in a commune? No. but they are in a commune-like place with running live streams 24 hours a day. Live stream after live stream after live stream after live. Before you know it, they're always consumed in what's going on over there. And that's all they consume. That's all they consume. So I think the definition of that word cult, or like it said here, fit the normal dynamic of that word, it hasn't caught up to what is social media today. Honestly. I really honestly believe that it just hasn't caught up with what social media is today.
And just a few other examples of how Michelle Phan has just, I don't want to say gone off the deep end, but yes. Back in the day, in the early 2010s, she received backlash after posting a video advocating for exfoliating with unused cat litter and lemon juice. Yikes. Was linked to chemical burns in a facial scrub.
I understand the cat litter was unused. I get that. But just the thought of using unused cat litter and lemon juice. Have you ever accidentally gotten lemon juice? Like, say you had a paper cut and you didn't know it, and you were doing something with lemon juice and like it gets on the cut? You know how that shit burns? Could you imagine how that burnt people's faces? Can you imagine how that burnt people's faces? It's like, holy shit, what? What?
And then also she put on her blog that she saw two men eating chicken and rice, and she saw it as a sign from God and saved her from being murdered by a homeless man. What? Like, girl, absolutely.
Wait, no, we gotta go back to that. We gotta go back to that.
Facial scrub. And then also she put on her blog that she saw two men eating chicken and rice, and she saw it as a sign from God and saved her from being murdered by a homeless man. What?
How did two men eating chicken and rice, which chicken and rice is amazing. Rice is a staple, just saying. Eating chicken and rice saved her from being killed by a homeless man. I need to know how that happened. I'm just saying. Oh, Michelle.
Like, girl, absolutely.
I had steak and rice. What's that mean? I had pork chops and rice. I mean, listen, maybe the chicken and rice saves you from being killed by a homeless person. Steak and rice, I don't know, saves you from a car accident. Pork and rice, well, I'm just fucked. All right? I'm just gonna die.
What? I personally do think that she is in a cult. I think this is a cult. Absolutely. I'm going to look more into this and into the guy who leads it for sure. But if y'all see anything else, please do send it over to me. I appreciate you for sending me over, you know, this idea for a video, because it is just wild. This does check the boxes of being a cult from what I have seen. Not all of them, but a good amount of those boxes, and that type of mind control and undue influence. So if you see anything else, send it to me. Please do not believe this BS. Because some people might say, oh, well, if it doesn't hurt people, no, that hurts people. Yeah. Pay attention to red flags. Please, let's be careful with who we make famous and who we follow and who...
No shit. You know what? Let's rewind that back. Because I feel like people need to hear this shit. Okay? Especially pay attention to red flags. And I'm not talking about with just big channels or big influencers or people with millions of following. No. Check them red flags from them smaller creators too.
If you see anything else, send it to me. Please do not believe this BS.
Yes,
because
I agree.
Some people might say, oh, well, if it doesn't hurt people, no, that hurts people. Pay attention to red flags. Please, let's
pay attention to red flags. I think overall, in the goodness of people on the internet, pay attention to red flags. Don't become a red flag yourself. I'm just saying.
Let's be careful with who we make famous and who we follow and who we give our internet currency to. Yikes. Stay spicy, stay assertive, keep those boundaries up. Please know how valuable and important you are. Your feelings are valid. I hope you have a great rest of your night, weekend, whenever you are watching this. And I will see you in my next video.
Bye, girl.
Goodbye.
Fine, but the
Hush. Stop it. All right. All right, folks. Look at my hair. What is going on with my hair? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to fix it. Oh, look, I have devil horns. I knew my true form was gonna come out one day. All right. Be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink. Oh my God. No, stop. I forgot to make tea, didn't I? I surely did. It looks like it's gonna be water. Sir, your coffee's ready. Wait, hold on. It's getting on my nerves. Hold on. But you are in devil horns, Amber Chick. Alright, so. A second video. He only made 1 cup of coffee, Natalie. And the way he is with his coffee, even I can't get that coffee. So if I can't get it, more than likely, you cannot either. What's up, Naomi? Spicy, I'm gonna hide you from this channel. It's gonna happen. Amber Chick, devil horns and tattooed eyeballs. That's the path directly to my heart. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Amber Chick, you scare me every day. Alright, so the second video we are going to watch. Oh, honey, I paused you at the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. I paused you there. It's Just a Journalist. Has 2.24K subscribers. Apparently Paige Christie liked the video. And I'm going to start with her 4th chapter, because we pretty much got what's going on with Michelle Phan with CC Suarez. And we're going to start with Cult 1, and then there's Cult 2 and Dr. Joe's Dispenza. And we might go into the opinions.
oh boy. Now we're going to get into all of the cult stuff. I'm so sorry,
I'm gonna raise our
everyone.
volume
This is
up a
gonna
little
be
bit.
kind of rough. So, there's kind of a lot to this. I can't believe I am saying this. there is more than one cult that she has been accused of being a part of. I am mainly going to focus on the second group, but I do want to briefly touch on the first cult that she was accused of being a part of, because I do think it's important to talk about. But the second one is more prominent today, as in that's what people are talking about. But I do want to talk about both.
So apparently she was accused of being in a cult before. Yeah, it is crazy, bitchy. How you doing? Yeah, this is crazy. This is very crazy.
Both. I am mainly going to be reading from some Reddit posts of people summarizing the information and providing links. I know that it's Reddit, and I know that a lot of people don't trust Reddit. That's fine. But the summary that I found there made the first cult situation make a lot more sense. I'm going to link all of these posts and all of the information also down below to kind of make life easier for people who want to do more reading on the situation. I'm not going to read the entire post. I'm going to read most of it. I'm going to be including screenshots on the screen if you want to follow along. This is from the original poster of the Reddit thread that I am going to be linking below. From what I gather, Colette Pervette and Princess May decided to enter a poly relationship, with the former being the partner of Princess May. They made a now deleted account.
Okay, who is Princess May? I don't think they're talking about what's his name's sister. Who is Princess May? And who is Colette Pervette?
Q&A video about it, where they basically said that the reason why their relationship is so great is because if the other is busy or unavailable, they can just get it from another partner. Poly community, by the way, has generally commented that their relationship has a lot of red flags. They've painted it like their relationship in Colette's dominatrix class, we will get to that later, are all about empowering women, but both things as they seem are being funded by a white man who is 55, called P in Colette's blog, is rumored to have a thing for Asian women. The reason why people refer to this as the Princess May and Colette Pervette cult is because in Colette's blog she talked about everything. About her relationship with May, how she really likes P, how May also started really wanting P, how P wants to recruit more Asian women into their relationship. People can assume that this is done through Colette's class that is called Mistress Class, which, to add to the context of the story, Michelle Phan did in fact promote it online on her social media accounts. But let's continue with this post. Princess May, as it seems, is tied into this because she's not only dating Colette, but has been promoting this Mistress Class frequently on her social media. Michelle Phan has been tied in the rumor because she promoted it once on her story. The reason why people have problems with this relationship situation is because it's being fronted as a poly relationship, when what the blog points to is that May has been promoting it to her young audience through a empowering young women class. To add to this, he has been looking for more girls to add to the relationship as well as minors. And even on the blog, Colette talked about how P is still looking, and one of her clients from the Mistress Class sent her pictures of their young child in lingerie.
I don't know what to say about that. Because that doesn't sound like a poly relationship. That sounds like they're recruiting. And then people sending a picture of their child? Mm-mm. 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 No. Mm-mm. Oh my God, no. Do I have to go over how bad that is? Or do we understand already? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand how bad that is. 2, if you think I need to explain it. I believe my audience is smart. I believe my audience will give me a bunch of 1s. I'm just saying. Amber Chick, no ma'am, this ain't what we're gonna be out here doing. Nope, exactly. Yeah, that, oh, oh my God.
So, that is the gist of the first one. It is extremely disturbing, but the second kind of group and cult that Michelle is more aligned with is the one that is more prominent in her life and that she has spoken more openly about. So we have more
That's it. And sand. There you go. That's some children of God shit. Yes. 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 That's who I was thinking of. Yes. That's some children of God shit right there. 100%. Yes. That's who that sounds like. That's who that sounds like in a sense. That's who that sounds like. Yes. Yep. Yep. You're exactly right, Anstan. That's exactly who I was thinking about. That just, it just, the way that it was written and like, that's, it felt like that's who they were talking about. Mm-hmm.
Information about her connection to it than other people. Oh God, this is a doozy. Okay, I'm going to start this off by reading the posts that Michelle posted on social media, and then we're going to go from there, where I'm going to explain what this actually is. Michelle posted about 4 back-to-back kind of pictures with text on her Instagram stories. I'm going to be putting them on the screen as I read them. There's 4. I'm going to be reading all of them. Wow, taking time absorbing everything I experienced in the past 7 days. I've never been around so much loving energy. It was incredibly healing. I've always resonated with Dr. Joe Dispenza, we will get to him, story on how he transformed himself using brain and heart coherence. His story is so inspiring. He was in an accident that broke his spine, was told he'd never walk again, but he did not accept that as his truth. He reprogrammed his mind and now walks and shares his experience on how he did it. I just finished meditating and was holding the feeling of all of the love that everyone gave and received this week. I'm so proud of you. We all showed up not as victims, but as empowered beings who are shaping their reality and future self. It's hard work. I had moments that I didn't want to do the work. I was tired, frustrated, but when I saw everyone else trying, it motivated me to keep at it. Thank you. This is the most important work I've ever done for myself. I wanted to express my love and gratitude to everyone who co-created this wonderful experience.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, I know the other girl read it, but it's just like, it's, I have to admit, it's kind of sad to hear because I feel like she's getting filled with a bunch of bullshit and she's fucking believing it. And that's sad. That's sad that somebody's falling for some shit. It's sad when I hear someone falling for shit. I hate it. I hate it.
That's part 1. Part 2 is one more note. This meditation retreat is not one of those relaxing spa ones. My friends think I'm relaxing and chilling. Nah, bro, I'm working.
Okay,
I'm clocking in 4 hours of sleep every day, waking up at... Then we eat, learn science, it's work. She then says, I healed a man who was in a wheelchair for years.
Bitch.
He's not only...
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Because I heard about the first, I listened to the first cult one. I wasn't expecting, bitch. Hold on. No, we got to go back to that one. That was amazing. Oh my God.
Meditate again, then break, and then meditate again. It's work. She then says, I healed a man who was in a wheelchair for years.
Bitch.
He's not...
Would that not be an amazing video to put up, and that sound with her face going like that every time somebody donates or something? Just going, bitch. That was amazing. That was great. That was good editing. I like that. That was amazing.
Not only walking now, but dancing with joy. Okay. I also understand that this isn't even, like, a major focus of this video, but I do want to say in the midst of all of this, Michelle has been very active on social media promoting Bitcoin and NFTs, including having hashtag Bitcoin just being her Twitter bio. That's not to say that that's in any way related to this weird shit that she's doing. It's just to say that I don't know what happened from the beauty guru that I watched when I was a kid to this?
I don't know how we got here.
I don't know what dark, twisted timeline we got through.
Okay, now there are possibilities. Something possibly could have happened to Michelle, and that we don't know, that she could be dealing with some kind of trauma. You know what I mean? Unicorn, Bitcoin's not NFTs, but there are NFTs, and I don't believe in them either. That market's falling really bad right now. It's hilarious. But, I mean, something could have happened where she's dealing with trauma that maybe we don't know about. And maybe this is how she's dealing with it, and she became vulnerable because of it. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. Yes, something has obviously gone wrong here. This is just a lot. Yes, something could have happened. Or it could have been past trauma that has resurfaced itself and she has become more vulnerable. That's a possibility too. So, you know. Yeah, exactly, Moonhag. Cults prey on vulnerability. So, I mean, it could have been something like that, and it's a possibility. A lot of people who get sucked into cults have some kind of trauma, something really fucked up happened to them, you know? So it's a possibility that's what happened.
But we are here now. But okay, now let's actually talk about what this retreat was. Yet again, I'm going to be including some resources in the description below that talks a little more in depth about this specific retreat. And also, I'm going to be showing the screenshots from these articles on the screen. This meditation retreat, to begin, cost around $2,000. And as stated in her story herself, it is almost entirely meditation. Lecturing, and then more meditation. It's almost no sleep and self-care. But let's give some background on the good old Dr. Joe Dispenza himself.
Okay, so I'm a believer in don't judge a book by its cover, because, like, for me personally, I have a resting bitch face. I'm not always a bitch. I may look like I am, but I'm not always a bitch. But he does kind of give me fuckboy vibes. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Because he's got a history. Also, random fun fact, if you Google his name, the first book that pops up on Google is, quote, The Doctor Who Fooled the World. It's obviously not talking about him in specific. I just find it ironic that that's the first book that comes up. Especially given what we are just about to talk about. Dr. Joe Dispenza is a chiropractor, a motivational speaker, author, and YouTube creator who cured his spine that had 6...
Oh, he has a YouTube? I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper! Paper! I'll put it here. Excuse me. I'll put it here. Wait, what's his name again? Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe Dispenza. YouTube.
broken vertebrae, and anywhere between 10 to 12 weeks, because depending on the source that you read, the dates kind of differ. Most say 12 weeks. He preaches in a lot of his motivational speaking and YouTube videos that positive thinking is the cure to a lot of ailments that we have in our world today, and that positive thinking and meditation can cure the human body. We will dive more into that later. I should also clarify off the get, there is absolutely nothing wrong with meditation and positive thinking. Especially with meditation, there are studies and scientific proof that it actually is effective in helping people.
Yeah, see, I feel the same way. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just when people are using good stuff that actually help people, like, spiritually or, like, emotionally and stuff like that, for bad. You know what I mean? And that's what irritates shit out of me.
But in specific, we're going to be talking about meditation in regards to this specific kind of situation and with this specific retreat. The problem that a lot of people have, and that I'm concerned / alarmed by, is that he claims that meditation can cure physical ailments. For example, meditation cured his spine, and as Michelle stated, it helped cure someone who was in a wheelchair. Before I go further, using positive thinking and meditation to motivate yourself or to take care of yourself or to push yourself to do what you need to do to heal, that is one thing. Claiming that meditation is the cure is another thing. Again, I know it's Reddit, but a lot of people in various Reddit threads have been claiming that. I know it's Reddit, and I know that a lot of people don't trust anything that Reddit has to say, but a lot of people on Reddit call Dispenza a fraud or a phony / scammer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't need Reddit to tell me that. I'm just saying. I didn't need Reddit to tell me that.
Dispenza talks frequently about quantum physics and how that attached with meditation and healing the body are all connected. But the only kind of degree that he has is in chiropractic. Wait, I'm saying that wrong.
Chiropractic.
So chiropractic. Okay. Which is essentially work on the human back. Okay, now I kind of want to talk a little more about the whole positive thinking kind of aspect to what he talks about. Again, there is nothing wrong with positive thinking. Positive thinking helps a lot of people in a lot of ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, Dr. Dispenza's view is that the placebo effect can cure you from anything. Again, I am not denying the fact that the placebo effect is a very real thing that helps a lot of real people, and that positive thinking helps a lot of real people in a lot of real ways. He has a book called You Are the Placebo, essentially saying that the key to cure is within inside you. And to some degree, yeah, but to another degree, if you're in a wheelchair, positive thinking isn't gonna fix that, right? There's so much to discuss when it comes to wheelchair users because there are so many reasons why someone would be in a wheelchair. I think it's unfair to claim that you can be cured from the power of the placebo or positive thinking and then you can walk.
I think it's an attempt to, like, scam people who gotten to the point that they're desperate. You know? I think it's an attempt to get at people who are desperate.
Friends with MS. They're gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. You're telling me that if I go up to them and go,
well, just think happier,
they're just gonna be like,
You know what? You're right. Let me get out of this wheelchair.
meditation has proven to have good benefits. Same with positive thinking, but not for everything. It is great if meditation and positive thinking and any of that, it's great if that works for you. The problem is that it does not work for everyone depending on their situation, especially if it is a physical ailment. And a lot of people have also pointed out that what is going on here in this specific meditation retreat that Michelle went to, especially when she was talking about her lack of sleep and constant work, is classic cult behavior. They make you tired, they work you, they wait until you are exhausted, they attempt to indoctrinate you, and they go forward. There's also nothing wrong with combining meditation positive.
Okay, if a group that you belong to has many of the following criteria for a significant degree, you have cause for concern. The group is led by one or a few individuals, charismatic, determined, domineering. The leaders are self-appointed and claim to have special mission in life. Frequently, that mission is messianic and apocalyptic. Leaders answer to higher authorities, such as an oversight board. They are sole interpreters of doctrine and policy, which may change frequently and when you know what I mean. The group centers its veneration on the leaders directly rather than God, higher political power, science, or whatever. The group structure is there's a hierarchy and authoritarian. Rarely you find an open election in a cult. The group tends to be totalitarian with elaborate rules and rituals that occupy large parts of every day. To break a rule or ignore a ritual carries the danger of expulsion from the group. Yeah.
Positive thinking and science in a retreat, but it is a little weird that this doctor constantly talks about quantum physics when he doesn't have a degree in it. He also frequently talks about how the mind is energy, have a degree. In it. He also frequently talks about how the mind is energy and the body is matter and you can use energy to change matter. I mean, let me preface this by saying I am not a scientific bitch. My ass is stupid when it comes to stuff like that, and even I know that that's a little fishy. That sounds like bullshit. If I am calling you out on scientific bullshit, that's bad. Do you know how wrong you need to be for a dumbass like me to go, I don't think that's how science works?
Yeah, amen. Me too.
It's bad, dude. That's bad. Like, I feel bad for you at that point. What occurred according to what Michelle said, and we don't know, I wasn't there. None of us were there in the same way. I mean, other people were there, but none of us were there. But it feels like such classic cult indoctrination behavior that it leaves me feeling a little wary. Especially when it comes to this man who was in a wheelchair has been cured. Anytime you hear any group or any organization go, look, someone with a disability, someone in a wheelchair, someone who can't walk, who can't talk, who can't whatever. If it's through the power of our group, we have given them the ability to do it, it's suspicious.
Okay, absolutely. All right. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. Okay, I don't know if the period's gonna be there, so... Oh! Ah! Dr. Joe!
Hi, everybody.
Stories of transformation. Hey, Jim, Martina, Laura. Oh, we got people talking about it. Anna, Bash. If he got Michelle up in here. Ella, Sonia, Tito. So he just puts other people up here? When's the last time he uploaded? A month ago.
It's April of 2020.
GiveToGiveFoundation.org. All right, hold on. About. Let's go to the about section. Change from the inside out. Oh, he has a link. He has a Memorial Day sale going on. Oh, how nice. The Formula online course by $225. Reconditioning the body to a new mind, $25. Turning into new potentials, updated version, $25. Progressive and intensive online course bundled by the doctor, $299. Healing collection. Turn information into transformation with our healing collection. Begin healing your body and your life today. Get out of here. By practicing these meditations. Be supernatural. Be empowered. Be inspired. Be whole. Be magnificent. Every month, Dr. Jove carves out an hour to connect with members and answer questions about the application of this work. These subscription-based conversations are for anybody who is interested in transforming their life. And it comes in English, Spanish, French, and I think that's German. Is that German? I think that's German. Well, they're going to Cancun for a week in June. Then they're going to London in August. And I don't know where Marco Island, Florida, in August as well. And there's the stories. We saw that on YouTube. I'm nosy as hell. Leave me alone. All right, we're selling notebooks. We're selling clothing. Supplies. What kind of supplies they got? Eye shades. Oh, I like how they have the Eye of Horus there. Dude, the eye shades are $30, FYI. Look at the clothing. I'm like completely ignoring y'all because Revival. Oh, I love how we have Revival on there. Got to bring in them Christians. That's what that is. Hoodies. Women's t-shirts. Funny how there's no men's t-shirts. Where are the men's t-shirts? Oh, wait, that's unisex. Unisex. Women's. They sell a gift card. That's nice. Women's Revival crop sweatshirt. Oh, proof. We have proof. Excuse me. If that's not some Scientology shit right there, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. If that is not some Scientology shit right there. Oh, Raina, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. Moonhag. I like how the only zodiac eye shade is Aries. Rude. For over a decade at our retreats around the world, we have been watching common people do the uncommon, and all the while measuring these changes and transformations. Explore how the work is performed by our team of scientists, researchers, is making scientific history. Coherence healing. Oh, dear God. Stories of transformation. All right. Hold on. Let me click this. Well, now we know why they got the eye shades on. Now we know why they got the eye shades on. That's the meditation. Look at this shit here. In the last 10 years, we have made great strides to demonstrate to people that true lasting change is possible. The evidence we have compiled from thousands of brain scans and HRV testing, as well as testing gene expression, immune regulation, cellular metabolism, and longevity measurements is proof that common people can do the uncommon. And now this evidence has become the loudest voice. Through our work, we have created a formula that shows how we can induce, predict, and replicate certain states that once learned, these states can be applied to greater and greater depths of human potential. Oh my God, you sound like fucking Scientology. Oh, we're doing gamma brainwaves.
One of the...
Ew, no, I don't want to hear you talk. All right. University of California, San Diego. The research partnership. Joe partnered with this University of California, San Diego over a year ago to measure a host of biological markers to determine if meditation results in biological signature, capture the mind effects of the body, and novice and experienced meditators in our community. Bond University, Gold Coast, Australia. Holy shit. Yo, Scientology, y'all better watch the fuck out, yo, because I think he's coming for your gig. I think he's coming for your gig. Resources. Get out of there. Walking meditation is the opportunity to embody the energy of your future self and walk as if your future has already happened. Discover how the practice translates into your everyday walking life. Okay, we know about that monthly live shit. Oh, Dr. Joe's blogs. Become Worthy, Part 3. Become Worthy, Part 2. Become Worthy, Part 1. The Invitation. Dude, Scientology, yo. Listen, I know if people speak your name, you're like right there, so I know y'all are listening, okay? Yo, he's coming for your gig. He is coming for your gig. Look, he's on a beach too, just like y'all in Florida. Look, he's on a beach. Look at all them people on that beach. He's coming for your gig. Y'all better watch out. I'm just saying. That Super Saiyan meditation retreat, I am not, no. I am not going to the retreat. Amber Chick said, last time I was in a room full of blindfolded people, things got super weird. Girl, ma'am, I need you to calm down. Okay, no channels. Does he get comments? Let's look at his comments. Thank you for sharing such a great experience. Loving all the okay, well, he gets positive comments. So people are actually following him.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, God, shut up. Y'all. This has Xylie Go Make a Vlog written all over it. Amber Chick. No, I will not be going to the retreat. And no. I'd probably get kicked out after 24 hours. There's no way. Oh my God. Why do people gotta believe shit like this? What in the world? So sad. He was featured in What the Bleep Move, which was made by that director dude who spoke out about NXIVM. Oh, What the Bleep movie, which was made by that director dude who spoke out about NXIVM. Oh, okay. So people are starting to notice him then. Yeah, Willow, it's just stuff that common people don't understand. A brain scan is just spaghetti if you don't know what you're looking at. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what Michelle Phan is going through. I only hope that, I hope she doesn't, I mean, it sounds like she's getting sucked in, and that's kind of sad, to be honest. That's really sad. So, I don't know. Any thoughts? Any last thoughts or concerns before we get out of here? Because y'all are normally very talkative, but I think you're all in shock right now, it looks like. I hope she gets better instead of worse. Absolutely, Indigo. Absolutely. I don't know. I just hate people getting sucked in to shit that you can plainly see that it's bullshit. You know? I just hate, and I hate people taking advantage of other people. I really do. I hate it. Definitely sad. I hope she's able to snap back soon. Absolutely. Just a woe from me. I still want to know how chicken and rice can save my life. Don't know, Willow. That was a mystery. I can't watch her anymore. I really hope she does get out of it, but we'll need major Billboard wake-up call to get her out. Possibility. Possibility. That's craziness. That's absolutely... That's sad. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. If I am awake, I gotta get some stuff done because I kind of slept a little bit too long. I don't think I'm going live on the second channel tonight. I might be recording a video. If I do go live on the second channel tonight, it's because there's this really long ass video that I want to watch, and I just want people to watch it with me. So, y'all have a great night, and remember, don't get caught in cults. Notice red flags, and don't let people tell you what to do. And that shit is not only for cult life. That shit also goes for social media, too. Don't let people tell you how to think. Think for yourself. Always think for yourself. Don't let people trick you into thinking what they believe. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss, don't forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker